Hello everybody. I am stuck up here in Wyoming again today. I'll try to get a video together for you. I realize it's May, but it is still snowing. Anyway, what we're going to do today, I've got a free upgrade for the steering on the a979b. It'll also work on the a959b. It's a free upgrade, just takes a little bit of time. So if you're interested to see how that works, it will make your car handle better. Hang on, and we're about to get started. We have a Wltoys a959b and a Wltoys a979b. The difference in these two, this one has the pickup body and the more of an off-road tire. This one has this body, and these are not the factory tires for it. This is the factory set of tires for it. These are slightly taller than the factory tires. And I don't know what the deal is with headphones. I'm sure it translates out of Chinese and from something, but both of them have it. Anyway, whatever it means, don't know. These cars are essentially identical. They both have the 540 motor. This one I have a heat sink on it. I've got a heat sink ordered for this one. It's not in yet. The only real difference between these cars is the mounting assembly for the body itself. These pieces are identical. The towers that the body mounts on the 979 go into these 4 holes right here. So this car, if you added these to it, you could put the other body on it, and this one has a wing, this one doesn't have. And the reason is because it has the pickup body. This one I've already changed all the metal components out on the front end, get it out of the way. I do have these tires and rims to put on there. I've got to glue the tires onto the rims first. This one has the same problem that this one had, and the front end is towed out. So it's, don't know how obvious it is on the video, but the front end's towed out. What I'm going to do on this one, I'm going to try, for people that don't have money to throw at parts on these things, make it as cheap as possible for an upgrade. So my intention is to stretch the 2 tie rod ends on this thing. If I can stretch them just the right amount, we can, because they need to be longer to bring the front wheels in, front tires in. I'm flexing some plastic somewhere to make it happen. But I've got an idea that I think will work on this, and I guess we'll see soon enough. I think my camera likes those pine cones better than my project. So let's see if I can get it to focus here where I want it. There we go. Okay. What I did, I got a chunk of aluminum and I drilled a couple of holes in it so I can control how far I stretch this when I heat it up with the heat gun. The distance was 1.39, and I wanted it to be just a little further than that so that I could control the stretch and make it the same on both of them. You can see where the hole is on here, maybe. And so that's all I'm going to stretch it is just a little further than the length that it was. So what I'll do is, in theory anyway, I'm going to heat this up with my heat gun, and if it gets warm enough, I'll go ahead and put this in that other hole at an angle. In theory, there we go. And when it gets warmed up, I'll be able to get it seated completely. I believe that worked. So let it cool in this new position. It's very hot. I think that actually worked. So it appears now to be lined up with these two holes without having to put that in at an angle anymore. So I'll do the other one, put it on the car, and we'll see what it did. I thought of an easier way to illustrate this. I've got two 1.5 millimeter Allen wrenches in there, and I'll show you one before it's stretched. So you can see the angle of the Allen wrenches. Once I heat it up, I just pull on these, and then when they're parallel to each other, then we're done. Okay, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty close. It's definitely better than it was. And they were originally 1.39, and I stretched them out to 1.44. So, and yours, yours may be slightly different than that. You may measure it a little bit differently than I did, but that's a pretty cheap fix. Should make the car a lot more controllable without spending any money, just a little bit of time. If you want to keep up with what's going on, subscribe, click the little bell, and we'll catch you down the road.